Hello everyone and welcome back to Opus Magnum. Today we will be finishing up chapter 4 with Golden Thread and whatever the story beat is, and then moving into chapter 5. Write that down. The start time for the first part of the recording. Alright, Golden Thread. Just supply me with thread, I'll take care of the rest. I'll take care of the rest of it. You sure? From thread to complete dress. I still know all the suppliers of the Excuse me. Lunch. I still know all the suppliers of the Van Tassen raiment. I'll know what to do. Remont? I don't know if that's a word has special pronunciation to it or not. This is amounting to quite the production. It's a shame the Van Tassens won't gain the benefits of this work. A ball gown made of pure gold certainly would have fit well with their sense of style. Ah, Friedrich, I wish you could be there to see it. It's Friedrich because there's another E there. If there was need to be Frederick. That one I do know. Ooh. Okay, so this isn't too bad. I do a bond like that. And 2 bonds there, and we'll have a track be the main running force of this. Is there a better way to do that? Okay. Wait, no. Oh, yeah, no, that should work. Okay, cool. Alright, then let's make that guy 1. Okay, so 1 grabs, extends twice, does not release. Yeah. Okay, then 2 is also going to grab. Turns, extends twice, releases, which is R, and then do the same, except a different command there. Oh, yeah. Switch them around. Oh yeah, they have to have a return line. Okay, and then better idea. Yeah. Well, maybe. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Okay, so let's 2 grabs, turns, extends once, release, and then do the same thing. Okay, and then return, grab, extend, don't release. Let me see. So 1, 2. Okay, so 2 extensions. Release, return, And then we'll do the same thing here. Okay, so then before that extension happens, the gold needs to go in. Technically, it can go in at the beginning, can't it? Take that away for now. Ah! Okay, different idea. Do that. Might be a better idea. Let me see. Yeah, that might be a better idea. Okay, grab. Turn. Nope, it's gotta wait a little longer. But the problem is that it's not the right. It's not gonna be able to connect these sides. Ugh. Ooh. No, that's gonna be crazy. Never mind. I was thinking about like rotating it around, and then that would have like an endlessly long chain rotating, and that would eventually just kill the game, I think. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to move this twice back. Maybe even further, and have a connection there. And then move it back twice. Okay, so then... just repeat? I'd say just repeat, right? Yeah. That just works. Dope. Fairly good on cycles and area. Cost is a bit much, but heck, it works. See the thread here? As thin and smooth as silk. And you plan to make the entire dress out of this? Quite the bold sartorial statement. That's the plan, to have everyone's eyes on you. A nerve-wracking thought. At the same time, I'm practically bursting with anticipation for it. Strange and mixture of emotions, I'll admit. You're stronger than you know, Clara. You'll do wonderfully, I'm sure of it. Concordia, thank you. And the story beat. Nils, is that you? Sorry to interrupt your alchemical intrigues, but I came back to let you know House Cuddleton is stepping up patrols to the border zones. They may have realized there were some escapees. It took them long enough. Thank you for the warning. I have a few more things to do, but we should be out of here just as soon as I'm finished. Don't hesitate. They're clearly looking for someone. Clara, this is Nils. You could say he's a bit of an unsavory character. No, I know. Wait, you know Nils? Know him? I employ him. Only on a part-time basis. Ha! I always wondered how it was that you found us so easily. I'm almost offended you don't realize it sooner. You didn't realize it sooner. Didn't. Not don't. Blech. Your machinations are a level far beyond ours, I'm afraid. And here I thought I'd found the only trustworthy thief in the city. Lady Soria, I advise returning home now before there is any chance of being seen here. That's likely for the best, I agree. It's still a matter of the lipstick. Once you've made it, Nils can bring it to me on the night of the ball itself. Very well. One more thing, Clara, there will be chaos. I know, and I won't fear it. I don't fear it. Chapter 5. You are invited to the Fortunatus Ball, the celestial ballroom of the Grand Observatory of House Soria. Guests of honor, Terrace Colvin of House Colvin, Lania Preos of House Montfort, Cheno Juvenal of House Juvenal, I don't know if that's meant to be like a juvenile or just a normal name that I don't know. It's probably a normal name that I just don't know. And presenting Clara Soria of House Soria. Music, Orchestra Cuvier, the Soria Ensemble. Entertainment, the Right Barons Players. Really quickly, let's go back into that because you can see the outer portions. I absolutely adore this cityscape. It's just this massive city. And I mean, if we go over here, the slums right here is only just a small part of this entire thing. And you can't even see like a strict area. It's probably like one of these bridges here or something on this side. But still, you can't even see it real well. That just goes to show the grand scale of these massive houses. I mean, holy cow. Love it. Varen, it's my understanding that alchemists must pass a difficult course of study at the Imperial University, and therefore only a very small number graduate. That is correct. And therefore, alchemists tend to keep track of each other, even as they spread out across the city. Oftentimes. It follows then, would it not, that the alchemist of a house like House Colvin would be aware that another house like House Van Tassen had a new alchemist? Teros, I see where this is going. I want to say... And yet, I'm surprised to say that my alchemist somehow neglected to keep this in mind and did nothing to detain or incapacitate him during this time. How strange, don't you think? I've explained this. We made our best attempt, but he slipped away somehow. If you've notified me sooner that the shipment of ore was missing... Excuses! I only hear excuses from you. Please, young Taurus, must I remind you that your father and I... My father? My father should have gotten rid of you long ago. You're not fit to mention his name. You fancy yourself a strategist, but your counsel is worth even less than your alchemy. Leave me. You're making a mistake, Taros. I said leave. It's cool that that's like right there. Mist of hallucination. When you first suggested getting a mannequin, I thought you were joking. I wasn't. It was useful for finishing Clara's dress, wasn't it? Yes, it was, but I hardly expect you to consider such matters. Now that the dress is done, we should dispose of it. No, I have use for it as soon as I finish this formula. Should I be alarmed? No, or maybe, but only a little. Okay, so I need to make tin first. Oh, this track is one of my favorites. Let's do it like that. 2, which is easy. They just do this. Simple. And then would that work better or would that work better? I think somewhere up here maybe. Because the thing is I need like that and then that because of the edges. Let's just stick it there for now. I don't know why I'm moving so much. And then do something like this. One further? Oop, too far. Okay, so that gets that there. I then need to get the airs in and then be able to move the molecule. It'll be expensive, yeah, but it'll work. Okay, grab, turn. Okay. So then, let's say 4 doesn't release and actually is on a track. Okay. Obviously, I don't want it to do that. Okay, let's stop it there so we can see that as the end. Better idea. Because I'll need the lead at some point, so I might do this instead. Yeah, this feels like it would work better. So grab, de-extend, plus, release, and don't, actually, yeah, wait, I don't want that release. Okay, there we go. So then what I want to do is minus up 1. Okay, so these guys need to wait a hot minute. Still gotta wait. Okay, so it needs to triple extend. Put that weight up there. And then 5 can grab again. Okay, the question is, how do I get the lid over? Oh, I can maybe do that. Have a 1 push it over there. Or have 1 push it over there. Okay, but yeah, I need 5 to grab again. Wait. Extend. Release? Is that right? Perfect. Okay, reset. Cool. Okay, and then 6 is going to... This does it. Okay, yeah, so then after releasing, de-extend, plus de-extend. Okay, 4, you've gotta take a chill pill. Like, let me work here, please. Okay. And then... I can... 1, 2... There. Okay, so then back to over 1. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a couple of arms move the lead to here when this is all working. So then one is going to... When do I do this? I could probably just do it immediately. So the question is... Yeah. Okay, so then one is just going to grab... 1, 2, 3. Release, reset. Okay, and then 7 here is going to grab... de-extend by 2, turn, and extend by 1, where there will be a merge glyph waiting. Okay, and then release, reset. Question is, where's the submitted thing gonna go? Okay, so 6, then 1, 2, 3. Cool. Can I possibly rotate that like twice? Hold on, let's see. If I can, that means I can submit it that way. I can. Okay. So the tail goes there. Like that. Yes. Okay, so then at least turn. That should do the trick. Just wanted to get rid of that. It is inefficient cycle time. It's very costly. It's definitely not the best at all. Oh, actually, cycles are not bad, but not great. So they're around nominal. Cost is awful. Let me deal with something real quickly. During the battle with House Colvin, I created a mist intended on making outposts inaccessible even if we could not adequately defend them. I remember that. Are you planning a similar strategy? Something like it. The enclosed environment here is a better place for it anyway. I still can't imagine it delaying someone for long. It's not really for delaying. We should be long gone before anyone gets here. You have a more obscure purpose in mind. I do. You'll see. Timing crystal. I like the sound of that. I used to believe that alchemy could solve any problem. And do you don't believe this any longer? Not at all. Look at all the good my alchemy has done thus far. Perhaps you picked the wrong problems to solve. At the university, there's a sense that nothing is beyond alchemical science. By learning to practice alchemy, you're achieving total mastery over the world. It's an appealing viewpoint. Appealing, but wrong. What is this? Okay, so we're gonna, I guess, have a rotating thing here. Let's use one as the gold regent. Holy cow. Okay. Let's see, the inner needs to be connected to the outer. Okay. Let's move this there. Okay, so grab, turn, Okay, yeah. And then the salt. I have an idea. You're useless. If I put one here, move it there, I still feel like that's a useless starting position, though. Let's work with this and see if we'll see what I can do. Okay. Okay, then let's turn it twice. There's that. Okay. Then let's turn it that way and just repeat this whole thing. Oh, shoot. Right? Okay. This is so stupid. Okay. This just feels awful. This is disgusting. I don't like it. I really don't. Okay, let's do this differently. Let's get rid of all that. Just gonna scrap it. Scrap everything. Okay, I'm sick of that. That was awful. All right. Okay. I want the core though. So my new idea. It's gonna be very similar, but this time I'm gonna do it a different way. Okay, so yeah, I was like, that doesn't look right. Do that 6 times. Okay. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Okay. So now yeah. Okay, so grab right. Oh, lovely. Okay. Oh, poo. It's like just off. Um. Let's just see if that works. What I may have to do is simply extend. Here, let me get rid of all this. Do that so that it lines up. Like that. Oh, right. I did this for a reason. Okay, so it needs to be there. Okay. Let me just finish up encoding this. It's two-way. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a keybind that, no, go back. There's a keybind. I forget what it is. There's a keybind that allows me to, like, go to a specific point. That is not what I wanted to do. Oh, I forgot what it was. Okay, so that's where I'm at. What I need is a connector here, an assault that'll go there. Or there? I really want it as early as I can get it. So maybe I do a rotate back grab and go forward. I really wish I had just like a corner piece, not like the stick out part of that, because then I could slot that in there and have two going at it rather than just one. Oh, what was that keybind? What was that stupid keybind? There it is. It's Alt. Oh, that feels stupid. Yeah, that. Okay, so then... It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it needs to turn 1, 2 more times. Then it can turn. Twice. This is an awful... this is awful, but yeah. Okay, so it's just under there, right? Okay. Release and return. The fastest way to get through this is just to keep pressing this stupid button. There we go. Okay. I'm sure of it now. That was terrible. That was awful. There's definitely a way better way of doing that, and I couldn't figure it out. It probably has like multiple grabbers and stuff and merging areas. Something like that. I'm sure of it now. Alchemists believe far too strongly in their own abilities. Perhaps you could inform your colleagues of this new conclusion. Ha! Quite notion. They'd never let me lecture at the university, not in my state, and it's not a message they'd want to hear. It's a shame. Outside views are important to consider. Outside views? Yes, I'm quite far from the center of alchemical engineering today. Strange to think how quickly that happened. Perspective requires distance, doesn't it? And we'll play some Sigmars for the rest of this. Well, none of this is great. This doesn't unlock anything, so I'm just gonna use it here. Where's the lead? It's right there. Okay, let's do this. Where's the... It's there? Okay. I don't think that works. I don't think this works. Yeah, I've messed up. That gives me the air and fire I need. Okay. This is stupid. This is a stupid setup. If I use it there, I unlock that, which gives me ability to that, which gives both the water and that. And now I'm stuck. Wrong move. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's use it there. Okay, now I have two to choose from. This one gives me, both give me the water. But one only gives me the one water, the other gives me an air as well. There we go. So now... So if I use this on the air, I get this, and I unlock the Moors. Oh, I have to use the salt on this. So which one is better? This. No! That's not what I wanted to do. Oh no! That was an immediate loss. I pressed submiss input. Okay, that's the better earth. It really doesn't matter which of these I use. And since the salt is already available, it'd be better to... It'd be better to actually click the salt. And of the mercuries, which one is better? Which one gets me there fastest? Okay, that's... Okay, this is blocked off, so I'm gonna use that one. Do I want to use the salt here? I do believe I want to use the salt here because the fire is locked anyways, so I'd say, yeah, that's a good choice. But there's also those two that I can use. Just gives me an air, though. I should have used the salt on the air. Oh, okay, yeah. My bad. Nice. There's not much commentary here. It's just my brain processing through things. I apologize for that. Okay, if I get that, I need a fire. And then another Moors. If I use this Moors, either Moors will unlock that one. Okay. So, but then I'll have the Earth. Fastest Earth is there, so that's not my determining factor. It would be another Mercury, which I don't have here, so I want to use this one. Dang it. Oh, wait, yeah, I'm still good. Okay, cool. Nice. I nearly hit new game, but I had to check. I had to check. Nearly through. That there, and okay. So, hit that, I get a water, which will then give me an earth. But this will give me double fire if I get that water, and that'll unlock this, and then mercury. Lead is where? It's there. Okay, so it's better to go for the air. Oh, well, wait, hold on. Yeah, never mind. Overthinking it. Well, now I have to overthink it. If I take that air, I do want to take this air so I can get access to that, so I can clear. Let's just do this for now. Oh, that was probably a bad move. Let's do that. Let's run that. Run that. Nice. It's playing Osu at the end. That is funny. This is. Okay, I think the best thing to do there is do that and then go here, grab all those, grab all the airs. This is already kind of annoying. Okay. Yeah, that. Okay, cool. Do that gives me an air. And a Moors. But this gives me a fire. Which I can use. And then do the salts. Let's do... Okay, let's see. If I use this... I get access to this Vitae, this Moors, and an Earth. But I don't get access... Problem is this is covering this Earth. No, wait. Yeah, that doesn't matter, okay. Because once I get rid of the Vitae, this unlocks. So I do want to take the salt. I'm gonna say here, because it unlocks the fire later. Right choice. Oh, that wasn't the same element. Oh, okay. That doesn't unlock anything. That unlocks fire and not the first element. Where's lead? It's there, so I want water. Okay, now we have that unlocked. Go there. Hit that, I get the next shot there. May have been the wrong move. I need a water. No I don't. I can use a salt there. Oh, that was the wrong move. Shoot. Yeah, I can do that. Salvage it that way. Okay, so I want this one. Where's the next Mercury? There. Okay, let's grab that. Use it on the water. Cool. There, I messed up there. Alrighty. A whole bunch of fire, it appears. Okay, this gives me an air, which I can use there, but that also gives me an air. This also unlocks that Moors, though. This is better. Ooh. Ooh, way better. Golly, nearly had all of those done. Alright, let's see. Okay, what do I want to do? I can do this. Ah, crud. That's annoying. Okay. that there. Gives you water and fire. I can use fire. That also gives me fire, and then that'll give me an earth, which I can use there. Let's go with where's the first lead? First lead is there, locked. So it really doesn't matter getting that alchemy or that mercury. All right, next choice. Where's the first moors that I'll unlock? Right there. Okay, let's do that. No, wait, yeah, that. That's what I want to do. Cool. Nice. All right, let's end this set of the video here. All right, thank you guys on YouTube for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Head over here to Twitch and check out the Discord link. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.